Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, how are you? How's everybody out there in planet Earth land? I hope you're doing really well. Yeah, like Randy mentioned, we are doing these now twice a week. Once today at 11 a.m. or sorry, 1 p.m. Eastern time. And then again tomorrow night, Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern time for our lovely friends down under in Australia and New Zealand, other parts of the world down there. So, so thank you so much for being here. I want to recognize that whenever you're here, I know that you could be elsewhere and you could be doing a lot of other things. And I so appreciate you being here, because what it does is it lifts our community. It lifts, we lift one another, and then we might learn something in between. So thank you so much for being here. I have a few things. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about a few things, and then we will get to meditating for a few moments also. But the four things that we're going to cover, and by the way, you know, I have notes, just so you know, I do look down because I do have might help to assist you in your meditative practices also. So we'll cover a few things. The number one would be why meditate, and then how do you meditate? Meditative techniques, meditation techniques, and then in the end, 10 things you must do. So why do we meditate? Well, you know, there are so many reasons. Everyone comes to meditation for different reasons. Happiness, to have peace within would be one. Power, which is energy, which kind of translates into the Kundalini or prana, or there are many different terms for it, but it's basically the energy of the universe. And so power, energy goes together. Love would be another reason that people want to learn to meditate, to learn to love more deeply, bigger, to also be more conscious, to be more aware, to wake up really is a reason to learn to meditate. People come, like I said, to learn to meditate though for so many different reasons, and many times it's just there's an itch. You have an itch that needs scratching, and it could be a very spiritual reason that you would come to learn to meditate. Many people, getting back to the energy, many people just want more energy. You know, they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. They're tired of their lives. They feel like, you know, stop the universe. I want to get off. I'm tired of watching people hurting one another, you know, nation against nation, race against race, religion against religion, hurting one another, destroying one another. And all those people, you know, gosh, they don't meditate. If they meditated, we wouldn't have half of the challenges, right, that we have. So people come because they want to explore other dimensions, endless dimensions that we have in our universe, for stillness, for silence. We meditate to enter into silence and stillness. No words. No words. Meditation, you know, really means having a great time and having a good time with life. So how do you meditate? Well, you just stop your thought. Simple, right? Okay, we can close down this session now for today. No, just kidding. So yeah, just stop your thought. That's what it's about. How do you stop thought? Well, that's the secret, right? That is the art of meditation and learning how to meditate. I would say that the number one thing regarding this art of meditation is consistency. There's nothing really to try to do. There's nothing other than accepting what the universe is giving us, right, to try to do. Consistency, simply practicing the art of meditation daily will get you where you want to get, if there is any place to get with meditation. Also, another reason that people might meditate would be creativity, especially in business. Creativity I want to say, rapidity or fast way of getting things done. I was we were having lunch yesterday with a friend of ours, and he was saying that while he meditates, for a couple of hours a day, the hours that he's not meditating are so much brighter, fuller, faster, creative, better. And that's how it goes with meditation. So in the beginning, what you want to do is be very, very gentle with yourself. It's not something you force. It's something that happens to you. Life gives you a gift. And, people, you can see them. People in the world are just not happy. They're walking around and they're not having a good time, right? So they're not meditating. Yeah, they're not meditating. And how nice would it be to have a planet full of people who are meditating? And, meditation really is not for everyone. It's not. It's for those who, like I said, have an itch that needs scratching. It is an entrance into alternate planes of reality. It's fun. So don't try to be too good too quickly. I think that's the key here. You won't have much fun with it if you do that. You don't want to expect to be or feel or see anything. If you do, great, that's fun. It could happen, it might not happen. Eventually, it doesn't matter. The idea is to sit and to meditate. So a good way to start, there are many, many ways to meditate, many, many ways. But a good way to start is by loving. Learn to love. Once upon a time, my teacher told us that it's our job to learn to love, and that women have just an easier time with love, but we can help those who don't have such an easy time with love to love bigger, deeper, more fulfilling love. So there are 3 stages of learning in meditation. So the first one is to sit and practice, not concerned at all with your thoughts, not concerned about what's going on, what isn't going on. It's just a practice. You're not thinking about what you're benefiting or how you're benefiting. You're not thinking about, well, hopefully anything, but you're just like like the clouds in the sky. You're simply noticing your thoughts, but you're not grabbing onto one and hanging onto it. You're simply releasing it, because obviously clouds can't grab a cloud. So you're just letting it go by. That is the idea in the beginning. The second step, the second stage in meditation is that we can stop thought for limited times. And we can think thoughts during those meditations that are a little higher thoughts that you have, that you control, that you want. Higher thinking, right? It comes with time. I wouldn't expect it any time, anywhere. Just you want to stop thought intermittently. That's the second stage. And the thoughts that you do have, let them be higher. That's what the second stage would be. The third stage would be stopping thought for the entire meditation. At this point, you have entered into a state that we call samadhi, and beyond. Many alternate states of reality, existence, all of that with stopping thought. It does happen, and anybody can do it. Anyone can meditate and have a better, more fun time with life, right? So what we're going to do today is a very simple technique I'm going to teach you to help you to learn to begin to focus. Randy, in a moment, I will ask you to please put up the yantra, but not quite yet. So what I'd like you to do is place your hand on, in Sanskrit, what is called the Agni chakra, or the third eye chakra. It's an energy sentence, energy center that is for vision, it's for attention, and it's the center of our psychic energy. So what I'd like you to do is, once again, just place your hand, it's about a ½ inch above, between your eyebrows. And what we're going to do during the meditation is first close your eyes. Focus on that spot that you had, that you placed your hand on. See the light there in that area. And now, if you want, imagine this light beginning to swirl in a clockwise direction. See the light swirling in that area. As we begin our meditation, I would recommend that for the first piece of music, there will be 2 pieces of music. For the first one, focus on this light and your third eye chakra that is swirling in a clockwise direction. Focus on that for the first song. And then, for the second piece, let go. Completely and totally let go. Now, let's meditate. Namaste. You know, the energy that we speak of, the Kundalini energy, is not necessarily a part of our physical body. It's a part of our subtle physical body. But better late than never, I wanted to tell you that first you should be sitting up straight. And the reason is that this Kundalini energy is like a snake or a coil. It's coiled like a snake ready to burst. And what we do is we activate, when we meditate, we activate this energy center so that it can run up and down the spine. So sitting up straight is extraordinarily important, especially if energy is one of your needs, if you'd like more energy. Also, there was an article that we read very recently in Forbes magazine that I thought was important to tell you about. And that is that not only, of course, does meditation help with happiness, creativity, consciousness, waking up, stillness, all of those things, but with healing and with pain, it absolutely assists with that also. And I mean, there's proof, there are studies. Apparently, according to the article, even works sometimes better than morphine. So that's a good thing to know about. Now, the 10 things that you must do. This is the exciting part for me. Okay. And I will try to remind you to do this every week or every 2 days. Or something more than you love yourself. 2, take chances constantly. 3, stop taking yourself so seriously. 4, start taking others more seriously. 5, never, ever, ever give up hope. 6, meditate more deeply today than you ever have. 7, learn to dance. Very important. 8, feel the pain of the world and be happy anyway. 9, let go and let eternity do with you what it will. 10, look beyond all of this and know the truth. Thank you again so much for being here today.
Invite them to make comments.
Yes. Thank you, Randy. On our page, Success Through Meditation, the Facebook page, and also the YouTube page, we would invite you to please leave comments or questions, but comments would be really helpful at this point. So, because it helps us moving forward to be able to help and assist in ever increasingly better ways. So, thank you once again for being here. Namaste, the light in me sees, honors, and loves the light in you. Thank you. See you next week.